Hey VTubers! Long time no see, guys. I've actually been pretty busy working two jobs, one at City Beer Store, a really well-known beer store and bar, and the other place is Anchor Brewing Company. So I guess you could say I'm officially in the beer industry, finally, right? The other reason is that I'm applying for grad school, so just imagine everything that's on my plate, especially with deadlines coming up in a couple of weeks too. But despite that, I wanted to introduce to you guys a fairly new brewery up in Bend, Oregon, which is where Deschutes is located as well. They're called the Crux Fermentation Project. So the first one is the Offleash Northwest Session Ale. This is a 4.5% session ale in which they're going to showcase their Northwest hops, namely their regional Citra, Centennial, and Crystal hops. Anyways, I'm really excited to show these beers to you guys, so let me go ahead and crack these open and show you guys how it is. So first, the Offleash Session Ale. Here's the color of the beer. It's somewhat cloudy, actually fairly cloudy. It's got a nice bright yellow color to it, very minimal head. Ooh, oh boy, wow, does that smell really good. I'm already like, wow, I want to go back to City Beer and buy me another one. Yeah, it's got some fresh, piney, grassy, like evergreen kind of hop aroma. It's got a great smell. It's like if you were to walk into the forest, some just moist forest in Oregon, you get that kind of just fresh evergreen-like smell. Almost got a skunky character to it that you get from some of the fresh hops. Wow, that smells good. It's a great aroma for such a sessionable ale. Wow, for quite a bit of the aroma, it's actually pretty light in the body, as I would have expected in a 4.5% ale. Yeah, very light body, decent amount of carbonation, but not too much. You get some light malts, but not too much, which is nice. But then you get quite a bit of the hops. It doesn't really hit you, you know, it's not like overly bitter. It's got a great balance to it in that way. You do get quite a bit of that citrus character in the hops. But like some of us Californians, or a lot of us Californians, are so used to the bittering hops and an overwhelming amount of the aroma from hops, it doesn't have that. But I wouldn't really call it wimpy either. It's got great balance and flavor to it, as well as the aroma. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, for some of those and yeah, towards the end, I'm starting to get some of the oils from the fresh hops. Towards the end, I'm noticing it's really subtle, but it's quite nice. And as the name entails, it's quite sessionable too. So for the Offleash Northwest Session Ale, I'm going to give this an A-. It's really nice. The three hops that they use gives it quite a bit of that complexity, enjoyable for this beer that is sessionable and light, and like it is sessionable and light, so it's really drinkable. It's really nice. I really enjoy it. So yeah, this is their Tough Love. Comes in this. It's $12.99 at least at City Beer Store. It is their barrel-aged Imperial Stout. So the thing with this is that the reason why I wanted to mention it is they age it in Kentucky barrels for 9 months, but not only that, they add some spices to it too. And let's see here. So right here they add vanilla beans, hint of dried cherries, and oh yeah, they use malted rye and oak smoked wheat. I got to try a sip of this tonight, which is part of the reason why I bought it. The other reason is I wanted to, but it tasted so good. Here I was talking about beer geeks, you know, and it's like, oh, so maybe they were just doing the opposite. It's like, no. This is a pretty bold flavor, very strong cigar finish to it. Really awesome bourbon barrel aged Imperial IPA, Imperial Stout. This is a very tasty stout. For me personally, I will just easily put it up with Parabola. It may not be as complex as
Parabola, but to me it's just as good. If not, I might prefer something like this over Parabola depending on my mood. So anyways, definitely check them out. I highly recommend it. I'm probably going to check out some of their other beers as well in the next few days. So anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll be enjoying this, and I'll see you guys in the next beer blog, whenever that may be. Come by.